Hello guys, day 34 of my journey, and today we're gonna learn about the CSS style selectors. It's a super important concept, and learning the CSS selectors under the hood is giving you a lot of advantages. For example, you know when to use the right class, understanding the combo classes better, understanding the nested elements, diff inside section, for example, and understand the hover states, the active, the focus states, building clean structures, avoiding messy global styling, using pseudo elements in custom code, targeting elements inside components, and troubleshooting when something inherits wrong styles. So, mega important knowledge, and this knowledge makes you a much cleaner Webflow developer. And today, let's create one HTML structure like this. One div block with class card, and inside let's have one h2 heading, for example, product title, and finish the tag. And let's create the paragraph. Let's give it a content of the paragraph. Doesn't matter really the content. We're gonna then select everything. Knowing how to select everything gives you a lot of power, guys. For sure. Information outside the cart. And let's close the paragraph. Maybe let me show first all the selectors. And this is one of the most important parts of the CSS. Every Webflow class, every combo class, every nested element is based on these rules. So, how to target all the elements of one type. For example, if we wanna target all the paragraphs, we just use the paragraph, and then we can style it, and now all the paragraphs inside the page will be styled. Let's maybe give it a comment. How to give comment in CSS? Maybe this way. Let's see if it work. Targets, maybe one, or maybe it was with I remember with star sign, maybe something like this. Oh, maybe. Let's see. It's working like this. Target all elements of a type. This is how you do it. What is going to happen if I this? But why is this commented as well? I don't want this. Maybe I should just copy and paste this like this. No. Let me ask ChatGPT how to comment in CSS. CSS? Yeah, it's like exactly, but the star should be here. This. Like this. Now it's working how it's supposed to work. And so this is how we target all elements of a type. We just use the tag And then we just style it how we like. And the next variant is, let's just copy and paste. Target by class selector. This is the most common in Webflow. Class selector. And you just use the classes. Like, for example, here we just target this card. And now we targeted the div block. Just let's give it a background color white or blue. No, not blue, red. Uh, Light blue. What's gonna happen if I? Okay, light blue. And this is how you uh, select the element with a class selector. Very easy. You just see the class dot class and the element is selected. Okay, so another selector is an ID selector. So we can select the elements by ID as well. And this is how you do it. For example, we don't have any class here, but with an ID. But this is how you usually do it with this symbol. And this is how with the DS symbol you just target the ID and then you change it to one. This. So for example, but if I give here an ID, I'm not sure. I think the latest selected element, the latest made selector will target the element. And this is how I think this is not very much used in Webflow as well. We won't use this a lot, the ID selector. And now let's go. Another way of selecting is descendant selector. Descendant selector. And you do it like this. First you target the card class. And then you just target the paragraph element. And now you target this element. And then you change it with color. Example. What to give it? Color. Gray, for example. But I thought this way we targeted only this paragraph, but as we can see, we targeted this as well, or maybe, oh, let's change this to red. Nothing happens now because we override this property with this one. But I thought we're gonna select only this, only this paragraph and not this paragraph. Should we ask ChatGPT why we target both of the paragraphs? Yeah, let's do it. It's a look chat. We targeted both the paragraphs, not only the nested one. Why? And let's see how the ChatGPT. You targeted both paragraphs because of what HTML mistake? So we did an HTML mistake. There is an unclosed div. We forgot to close the div, guys. We forgot to close. I do a lot of mistakes like this. Forgot to finish the lines on the CSS or to use some necessary things like this swash. Actually, I think for this is the first time I forgot to use the swash. But okay, I'm gonna try to not do the same mistake again. And that's it. So now here we targeted only this paragraph. This way, first we target the parent element, and then we target the child inside this parent. And we have a very precise targeting, selecting. Okay, nice. And what else do we have? Child selector. Let's see how to select a child. I think we selected a child here as well. But see, child selector. And you select the child like this. First we select this uh, descent element by selecting the class card, and now this div box is selected, and then we use this symbol and say h2, and now this child is selected. Yeah, it's very intuitive. First the card, and then we select the child. Let's give just any property, margin bottom, 10 pixels. Okay. And this is how you select the child. First you select the parent element, then use this symbol and select the child that you need to style. Okay, nice. And what is the next way? Select elements. It is the adjacent selector. And this is how you apparently do it. You just combine the two elements, h2 plus p, then you then you change the, let's change the color to red. Let's see. Nothing happens. It doesn't look right. We maybe remove the spacing. Nope, it's not working. This doesn't look right. H2 was P, but shouldn't we select the card first? Let's see. It's gonna work this way. Okay, now the paragraph changed its color, but the H2 didn't. Maybe because we used this. Let's try to just, if I remember. Oh, but this is not changing the color. So why the paragraph is changed, but the H2 is not? Oh, it targets the element that comes right after another. So this is the element that comes right after another. Let's see if I add one more h3 here, for example. Hehehe. Very funny. And what will happen if I make move this h2 and write paragraph plus h3? Will we? Okay, guys, I got it. So it's gonna target M3, the element after the paragraph. I don't see why you should use this selector. I think this looks much more intuitive. Why you just don't target this? But I'm pretty sure there will be a case where we should use this. So it's good to know that it's there. So much use cases in this web development business. Always situations that need a different approach. And uh, let's see our final selecting method. And it's gonna be to the classes. And it's used for the hover, active, focus. And we're gonna use this every day in Webflow. And this is how you do it. Button and the state hover, but yeah, exactly like this. Let's give it a. We don't have a button, but this is how you should normally do it. You target the button with the hover state and give it a color. Black, for example. If we had a button, let's just add one button here. Why not? We can do everything now. Button. And let's close the tag. And we have our button. Oh, and on hover now it's black. You see it? And let's give another, but oh, it's fine. And we can also use pseudo elements. And let's see how it's done. I'm learning this now as well, guys, so we're just learning together. To be fair, it doesn't look so complicated. I'm pretty sure when there will be projects that it will be really hard to select something, I guess, and you need this knowledge. And knowing how to select it, you have amazing control. And the workflow will be cleaner and faster, more efficient. We want to be the best Webflow developers, not just some basic ungifted Webflow developers. Gonna be the best developers. Yeah. Position. Absolute. If width of 10 pixels. And height of 100%. Background purple. It's mostly used for badges, decorative lines, icons, overlays. What's happening? Happening. covers. Oh, maybe we should do an after. Well, I can't see anything happening with this talk. Maybe we should move the styling from here. What's gonna this be purple? Oh. Mm, 100 pixels, 200 pixels. Nothing is changing. Card before. So we're targeting this class and let's see if I copy and paste this code here, what's gonna happen. Nothing is happening. Why? And what exactly is this actually doing? It's changing the position to top left. Interesting. I don't know. I don't get it. Let's ask GPT. This is not working. What it even should do. The background color is not changing. Well, maybe we have a before and after few issues breaking your code, and both are very common when first learning pseudo elements. Here what is wrong and how to fix it. Height 100% is invalid. Oh yeah, this should be like this, I think. Okay. And now we have the we have the this purple line. And I think we should change the I don't know, we didn't make a good HTML structure to play with it. That's why now we have some problems styling everything the way we need to do it. So we make just I think this is enough. We saw the different methods. Of course, we have to dive much deeper. Maybe let's make a challenge. I'll make a good structure and use I'll even we we're gonna train our selection now. This is important. I'll find a good HTML structure that I'm just gonna copy and paste here. And then we're gonna try and select the elements here with the CSS. And okay, let me just find the structure to train the selectors. We're waiting. I just asked the ChatGPT to give me a good HTML structure to train the selectors. Later, if we have any problems, we can ask ChatGPT to give us tips, everything. I think this is the best use of ChatGPT. Of course, there are many uses, but learning is a learning assistant. Very good. When you try to build something, if you have the fundamentals, you can be actually faster and more precise. You do it on your own. I'm pretty sure. Uh, even I'm sometimes faster doing a lot of things in Webflow of myself than ask ChatGPT for tips and how to do it. Wastes more time than me figuring it out myself. And I'm super beginner so far. I have like 1 month of education. I'm pretty serious though. I'm spending like 5 to 6 hours per day learning. I'm happy how I'm progressing. Maybe I will need like 1 month or 2 months max. And I'm gonna be um, ready for my first very small and easy projects. ChatGPT booked. Can't make one for HTML structure. Okay, let's go refresh it. Okay, ooh, wow, very big HTML structure we have. Let's copy and paste it. Copy, paste, and here we can see the structure. I don't know how to start selecting this. Where we should start. How to do it so we learn the best. Because now the idea, the reason why we're doing this is to get familiar with the CSS selectors. And the best way to get good at something is to do it. So you start selecting elements. But let's make a strategy how to approach uh, this HTML structure. What we have on this structure, we have some unordered lists, a button, the arrow links pointing to internal pages most likely. We have some images, titles, pricing here, something like a footer. Of course, nothing is out. We have a form here, more links. So, so to select anything cleanly, I'm asking ChatGPT to give me some advice on how to approach this. So, the principles are like this when selecting. We need the scope first to be familiar with the scope. And you should ask yourself what is the smallest area I can target so styles do not break. Pick a wrapper class as your root hook, for example, nav, cart, sidebar, post. Start with the lowest specificity that works. Prefer a single class like cart, button. Do not overqualify like div.cart. Add structure only if needed. Descendant dot cart p targets only paragraphs inside. Wait. Okay. Child cart targets direct children. Okay. Okay. Specificity quick rules. IDs wins over class. Avoid IDs for styling. Okay, so ID wins over class. Important. More classes beat fewer classes. Okay, inline styles beat everything. Do not use for production. Okay, so do not use inline styles in production. Tiebreakers. Tiebreakers use source order. Later wins. Okay, so the later the CSS wrote, it wins. Okay. What else do we need to know? ChatGPT is so buggy. It can't load one simple answer for like 30 minutes. The page is unresponsive. I must wait. Okay. So, okay, use all the selector methods. Let's just copy and paste. ChatGPT gave me a whole CSS to drop on the HTML structure. No, it's so buggy. This is one of the annoying things. The UI of the ChatGPT is not so smooth. It's crashing all the time. Like I waste like maybe half an hour every day if I use it a lot. Some days I'm not using it at all, and sometimes I'm losing it. I'm using it all day because it's fun. It's fun to use ChatGPT. Okay, look, guys, when we drop the style, nice, cool. But this is not the point. We're learning the fundamentals. But look here, how many very professional. It looks very professional. They're using these curly brackets. Pretty advanced selection techniques. Well, should we break everything of this through? Or this will be way too advanced? I don't know. Maybe it gave away too big of a picture. It'll take a lot of time to style everything. Maybe like 2 to 3 hours. And I'll have to go soon. So let's just let's just make some uh, interesting uh, selections to see. Let's select the external links in the navbar. So ChatGPT told me how to do it. Look, this is interesting. You go like this, then href, and you use how to do this symbol. I never. Oh, the 6 href. You use this symbol and equals, and then you type HTTP. Interesting. You give it a color, and let's give it this color. And you can see here this link color is changed. And how we did it? Let me, I'll just copy text for you to see as well. So this is the symbol means attribute starts with this. This catches any link whose href begins with HTTP. Okay, nice. So this is how, but why we didn't? Oh, this is the only external link maybe, right? Yes, so this is the only external link, and that's how we target all the external links and style them. Very interesting. Very, very nice technique. And let's go and see something else. Oh, this is the same technique, I think, but this, no, it's not actually. So you press dot nav and uh, we are trying to select, I guess, everything that has the attribute PDF. Let's see if it's gonna work. Let's type PDF. And now let's give it a color. Color. PDF 4444. Let's see. Did we? I think we failed here, guys. We didn't. We did something not the right way. But what was the mistake? Let's remove this to see. I think maybe this text is breaking the code that we have here. Let's see. Yes, that was the reason. I have to use the comment. Let me just comment this. It's very useful information. How was how we were using the comments? I used it a couple minutes ago. Okay, this on this side. It was on the other side. Okay, and let me do this text on top of this, so everyone can see it. This catches any link whose href begins with HTTP. And let's copy and paste this comment as well. And this is how this selector works. So the dollar sign means attribute ends with. So this is how we target everything that ends with PDF. Only the link that ends with PDF gets styled. Nice, nice. This seems very useful, actually. Okay. And now let's see how we can style only the buy buttons. Maybe only these buttons. Let's see how we can only style them. And you select the button, buy, and we're giving the not. And disabled. Interesting. There is a text that I'm gonna read later that explains how this selector works. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, we selected only the buy buttons. We can see it. We changed the color. And how is this selector working? How? The that, that's not property includes disabled buttons, so you safely style only active buy buttons. Okay, makes sense. Okay. And let's see how we can style the cards on sale with an interesting selector. So we target the card. Where is card? It the article. So we target the card, and if it has data status tail, we can change the border color. This color changes. So data status sale. We try to target this, I guess. And where is this sale? Maybe I'm not. This is sale, the image, but what are we trying to do? Let's just maybe change the width and not border. 1000 pixels. Not change. Interesting. What we are trying to achieve here. Because I'm pretty sure. But no. Let's change the background color as well. Okay, okay, it's working. We selected this element. So it's working. I don't know what's and I'll give how it works. Attribute equals selector directly targets card with specific status without adding extra classes. Okay, makes sense. Can paste text. This is how this selector works. Attribute equals selector directly targets cards with specific status without adding extra classes. Okay, cool. Let's see how to. I'm gonna drop what we're gonna do first. We're gonna add an accent bar to every card the element. And let's when you try to work with a lot of items and pseudo elements, you must make the parent element, in this case card, where it is. Let's find it. Where where is the card element? We were on the card element. Okay, so we're selecting card. These are our cards. Let's remove background. Let's remove everything. Oh, okay. Um, and so we targeted the card here. And if you wanna move the, the elements inside with the absolute positioning, we first have to make the parent element relative. So everything will be positioned relative to the parent element, that will be the card. And now, this is how we add accent. We target the card, then with this the before that way, and content, we give it empty content. I guess this means empty, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm trying to to talk while I'm learning. So if anyone is even watching this video, you're just learning with me, or you watch me how I learn. Maybe you learn something, or maybe a method of learning. There is value. There is value in everything. And okay, car before. Uh, Let's make a background color. What is the Rebecca purple? Okay, now here we have this this purple bar. Wow, amazing. We have the bar. And this is how it works. Code where to write here. This a generated pseudo element creates a vertical bar without changing HTML. This is the vertical bar we generated. The parent needs position relative to the bar next to the card. Okay, can we preview the the site here? It doesn't matter. This bar will work. We're uh, we're learning right now for the classes and for the selections and IDs, how to catch selections by attributes. Very advanced stuff, guys. Very professional knowledge. This separates the good Webflow developer from the bad, knowing the fundamentals of CSS and coding. It's very good to know, and JavaScript and React and TypeScript, Tailwind. It's very good to know everything, but time it's hardly possible. Oh fuck, guys! There is an earthquake right now here. Kinda big earthquake. Усети ли земетресението? Имаше земетресение. Може да ми се е сторил. Okay. There was a very big earthquake here. Not typical for Bulgaria. Actually, kind of typical, but it's not like in the Japan. Like here, you can feel an earthquake like twice or 3 times per year, and it's really very, very weak. And wait, what we did here, guys? Select the first paragraph in article content. Graph. This our or maybe this buttons. This. I can see that we are targeting content class. Where is this class? Um, let's find the content class first. How this selector is working. It's self-explanatory. We are targeting the content and then the first paragraph. Yeah. This is not not hard to get, but everything should be easy normally. Okay, this is content. Focus on user, and we're targeting this paragraph because it's the first of type. VRM, for example. Then RAM. It's not. Oh, we have to have a dash here, guys. We have to have a dash. RAM. Here. VRM. And there. Another paragraph. Here is another paragraph. Let's see if we do second type. How you not changing. Maybe only first of type or second. First, I'm gonna the explanation. Copy the explanation. It's self-explanatory. First of type finds the very first paragraph inside content. Perfect for intros or summary lines. But maybe we should last of type. Let's see if last of type works. Yeah, it's work. So first of type and last of type. Guys, I guess this getting so much better. I think this is how everything should be. Very intuitive. This I like this selection. First of type and type. And what else? What else? Select something from the menu. Where is the that application? Okay, so the menu is the first elements of the and we're gonna target the submenu. Then first write code. We hover. So when it's hovered, we're gonna target the submenu. What we're block. How it works. How hover the list item first, then use a child selector to review on submenu inside one item. Okay, so when we hover the list, we're gonna review the submenu, that item. Okay, cool. Cool. So this is how we're gonna work with the menus. Gonna use this a lot, I guess. Okay, and let's do one more selector, and I think we will be done with the selectors for now. There is way too much to learn. Selectors, but for introduction to the selector sheet. Okay, let's select every given card in the grid. Okay, and this is how we do it. Where are these products? Okay, section ID product. We have our products. Products. Okay. You see products and what we want to select every even card. This is how you do it. Card ph So first, we are targeting the section with all the products, with all the cards, and then we are targeting the cards, all the cards, because all of the cards have the class card. Every article has the class card, and then we use this nth child. I need to check only for the even number, and if it's even, we're gonna change the background to FC FF. That's H2. I don't have. Don't believe in this color. So that color be always there. Not showing though. Apparently we did a mistake. Where is the mistake? I didn't find maybe. This. What's the problem? Selected. Oh, it's products. Guys, we have to be very careful. You must always use the same name as your class name. If you make a typo, you lose. And if we select the odd, gonna have the other two cards. Alright. Okay, everything is working like it do. And let's even paste the exponent how this code works. You can see, because I'm not the not reliable source of information for now. I will be for sure, but only time I need a bit more, and I'll get better. So this is how this code work. Nth child even picks picks items by their order, creates zebra style patterns without touching the HTML. And that's it, guys. This is a good introduction to the CSS style selectors. We did a lot. I'm pretty sure there is a lot more to learn, but we're gonna cover it maybe in the next videos. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Thank you for everyone for watching. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye bye.